Hello everybody, this is Marya on YouTube. Today I have a book haul for all of you, an epic book haul for all of you. So before we get started, I do have to say, if you guys have noticed, I have been away for maybe 2 months, around the 2-month mark, and there's two reasons. One of them being that I have been feeling very underwhelmed by how slow my YouTube channel is growing, and it's really kind of bothering me, and I really didn't feel inspired to keep on doing videos. Nonetheless, a few of you have talked to me and have asked me to keep on doing videos, so that's one of the reasons. The second one is that I was away for 3 weeks. I was in New Jersey and in New York with Caitlin, and we did a lot of things, one of those being me buying books. So this is kind of a mix of my Barnes & Noble book haul and my kind of recent book buys of the last like 2 months that I haven't been here on YouTube. So this is what I wanted to show you guys today. I have quite a few books, so let's just get started. This is the first thing that I bought, and I bought it like 2 days ago. This is a novel journal, and this is inspired by Sherlock Holmes, or it actually has the writing of Sherlock Holmes. The little thing it says here is, "There is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact," by Arthur Conan Doyle. And the book itself, the notebook itself, it's pretty cool. It's very beautiful. But one of the things that attracted me the most to this is the fact that on the lined pages are actual parts of the book of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and I thought that was pretty amazing. From the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I thought that was amazing, so I really wanted to get it, and I decided to get it. I also got some pins from the Disney store in New York. It was cool. It was very cool. So let's get started with some of the books that I have bought. Okay, so the first one is Broken Throne by Victoria Aveyard. This is the last installment of the Red Queen series, I believe. Just look at it. It's so freaking beautiful. I can't take it. And it's a pretty cool black back as well. But it has several short stories. And it has a little map of the families, I think. Yeah. And it has, it has a lot of kind of explanations, stories, and stuff like that. I still haven't read this one, but I'm very excited to get to it and finish it. I got the hardcover, which I believe is the only thing available. It's the only one available right now. But that's the first book. The second book is Evermore. I'm not really sure if I actually hauled this one because it was a long time ago. I got this one like 2 months ago, and it's pretty cool. I still haven't read Everless. This is the second book in the Everless. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy, to be honest. I guess it will. I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, I'm very excited about this and very excited to get to read those. I also got this one, which is one that I am super excited about starting, and this is the second book in the Ember in the Ashes series. So this is A Torch Against the Night, and I have to get Reaper at the Gates so I can complete the series itself. But I am very excited, and Sabaa Tahir has been a name that you will hear everywhere in this booktube community, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, so the first one that I got from this author was this one, and this is called Slayer, and this is by Kirsten White. I got really caught up by this cover, which is why I bought it, and then I saw a complete series. So this is And I Darken, Now I Rise, and Bright We Burn by Kirsten White again. This is a series I'm very excited to start out. This is a series I'm very excited to start, simply because, first of all, the books are kind of short, but at the same time they seem to be packed full of intensity. There's just something about it, and the covers themselves are beautiful as well, so I'm very excited about reading that. And I know Slayer is gonna be a series, so I'm very excited about that too. Another one that I got is The Queen's Rising, and this is by Rebecca Ross. I don't know anything about this book, but I have seen a few, not reviews, but I've seen a few Instagram posts about this, and I have to get it. It seems a very interesting book, and I'm very excited to get to it. I'm excited to get to all these books. Let's just get that out there. Another one, where are you? Queens of, no, I just got that. Okay, so another one that I got is one that has been talked about on YouTube so much. It's so hyped up. I am kind of scared of reading it, but at the same time, I know I will be super impressed by this book, because the people that I watch are not very critical, but they are very, you know, they know what they like, and they all talk about Scythe. And this is by Neil Schusterman. I don't know how to say that name, but I'm very excited about getting to this. It has a second book. I believe the third one might be getting out this year. I'm not really sure anymore. But I am very excited. People talk about this author in incredible ways, so I'm very, very excited about getting to this book. But again, I need to have the entire series so I can keep on reading, because it makes me crazy when I don't have everything. So another book that I have, and this is going into the mystery crime type of books. This is by Jessica Knoll, and this is The Favorite Sister. This cover reminds me a lot of covers done by Megan Miranda or her books. So that's why I decided to get it. And then the story itself kind of got to me. This is about two sisters going into a reality TV show. I think one of them disappears, and then you just have to read this book to know what it happens. But I'm very excited about it. This is one of the books that is next on my TBR list, especially for this month. So I'm very excited about that. So I got History Is All You Left Me and What If It's Us by, both of them are by Adam Silvera. What If It's Us, it's also done with Becky Albertalli. Again, two super hyped up books here in BookTube community, and I'm very excited to read them actually. History Is All You Left Me, I think it's one that will really hit my heart. So we'll see how that goes. And then What If It's Us seems a pretty cool book. Becky Albertalli, Adam Silvera have both done quite a few books, and they have both been praised for their books, so I'm very excited about this one and getting to read it. So now into my Barnes and Noble haul, part of this haul. The first book that I have is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen McManus. You guys, I think I did a review on One of Us is Lying. If I did, I will leave it down below, but I needed to get to the second book. I needed to see what happened next, so this is why I got it. Then I got one that I have been wanting to get for such a long time, and now that I finally have it, I am dying to read this book. This is Stocking Jack the Ripper, and this is by Carrie Maniscalco, and I'm very excited about this. I've heard good and bad things about this book. I am obsessed with anything that has to do with serial killers. I have been obsessed with Jack the Ripper for a while now, and I needed to have it. I am very excited also for the next few books in this series as well. Haunting Prince Dracula, and I forgot the name of the other one. And I believe there's a fourth one coming out, or already came out this year, and I'm very excited. I cannot wait to read those books. Some books by my favorite author when it comes to mystery, and you guys know I freaking love her. So Megan Miranda is the next author here on this book list, and you guys know she's one of my favorite authors when it comes to mystery crime type of genre of books, and I am so excited for this because I already read one of these books and I am in love. So the first one that I read is The Safest Lies. This book has got me feeling some type of way, and I'm gonna do a review on it very soon on this channel, so just chill your tits. But it's coming and I'm very excited about it because I love Megan Miranda. She's one of my favorite authors. Every single time I've read something from her, she surprises me. This book is not the exception. I am very excited. Again, I marked it a lot because I had a lot of thoughts on it. I'm in love. Again, Megan Miranda, and this is Fragments of the Lost. And again, seems like a very exciting book. I don't know anything about it. I'm excited to read it. And then I have Come and Find Me. I believe this one came out this year. I'm pretty sure it did at the beginning of the year. Yeah, this one came out at the beginning of the year, and I'm very excited to have it in my hands, even a hardcover of it. Come and Find Me. It seems a very exciting story. Again, Megan Miranda. I love going in blind to her books because she just keeps me on my toes. I cannot presume anything. I almost never guess what's gonna happen next, and she really makes the crime be the focus of the story, not the romance or the friendship. I really like that about her, so I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to get the next book, which is The House Guest. I have to get it, I know. So another one that I have here is Mindhunter. This is by John Douglas and Mark Olshaker. I don't know how to say that. You guys, I wanted to be a detective for a very long time in my life, and I actually wanted to work with the FBI. And since I had a completely different route to becoming a detective, I am obsessed with anything that involves being a detective, psychological crime, true crime, that type of stuff. And Mindhunter, the TV show, it's amazing. But this book, holy grail book. Okay, this is amazing. You guys need to read it if you haven't read it. If you guys are very interested on, you know, how the profiling elite type thing came into the FBI, you gotta read this book. You have to know John Douglas. It's really amazing. I cannot say enough things about this book, and I want to reread it again because it has so much information. You cannot not read it. So okay, so another book that I have from Barnes & Noble, this is Queens of Fernburn. This is the kind of the third and a half book of the Three Dark Crowns books, and this is kind of a short novel type of thing. It has two short novels, The Young Queens and The Oracle Queen, and this is by Kendra Blake, so I just had to get it. And Five Dark Fates came out. I am mind blown because I couldn't get it, but we're just gonna roll with that. I also have another book, and this is Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. I loved We Were Liars, and I read it 2 years ago. This book has been here in Costa Rica for about 1.5 years, but it's only in Spanish, and I love reading in English, so I got it when I was at Barnes & Noble. So, you know. Another book that I have and that I'm very excited to have and that I am very excited to read is Fury Born, and this is by Claire Legrand. Oh, is this the one from Everlast? Wait. Where am I? I don't know. It's almost. So this is by Claire Legrand. I'm very excited about this. I don't know. I like to go in blind when it comes to my fiction and fantasy books. It seems amazing. I'm very excited to get started on this, and I'm very excited to get Kingsbane. But yeah, this is another one of the books that I got in Barnes & Noble. Another one that I have is the second book on the series of Caraval. This is Legendary. I still have to get Finale. I couldn't find it. But okay, so I have a friend, Tess. Hi, Tess. She talks about Caraval so much. I wasn't gonna get the other two books because I haven't even read Caraval. I wasn't gonna get the other two books, but she talks so much about them, and she loves those books, so I just decided to get it. You know, I got influenced by her, so I'm very excited to read those. Another one that I have here and that I'm very excited to read, I believe this is kind of a series, I don't know if they are actually connected, and this is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. There's the first one is The Gentleman's something something and something, and I'm very excited to read this one. I'm very excited about getting the Gentleman one because The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. That's the name of the first book. This is the second book. I believe there's a third one. I think there might be a fourth one. I'm not really sure anymore, but I'm very excited to read this one. I still have to get to the first book, so I'm still not reading this one. It's still kind of pushed back on my TBR, but I'm very excited about that nonetheless. And then finally, the one that I am super excited about because everyone and their mother talks about this book and they have praised it so freaking much, is Stormcrow. And this is by Kaylin Josephson. That's so hard to say. And I just gotta say, first of all, the map it has, it's amazing, okay? But that cover, that spine, it's so amazing. I want to read it. I was gonna read it on the plane, but I don't want to read it. I don't want the magic to be over. There are books that I know, that I just instantly know I'm gonna love without even reading them. It's just an intuition type thing, and I am just so excited to get this book. I was so excited to get this book, and I'm so excited to read it. I cannot... This thing is gonna fall. I cannot wait to read all these books. And that's pretty much everything in this haul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 books in one haul. Epic haul. That's a lot. So I'm very excited to share this book haul with all of you guys. If you liked any of these books, if you have read any of these books and you have thoughts about them, leave it in the comments down below and I will make sure to respond to you. But yeah, anyway, that is it for today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel because it really does help me out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!